Schedules are nothing new. Everybody from every walk of life has some sort of schedule driven by something. A company executive's schedule is driven by meetings, travel, and personnel management. A student's schedule is driven by class times, and a homemaker's schedule is driven by the children's needs. Even the birds in the sky have schedules driven by the rise and fall of the sun. Clearly, schedules are a reality of life. If you're a project manager, your project lives and dies by the success of scheduling. Successful scheduling includes developing the schedule and displaying the schedule. The driving factor behind a project schedule is the scope of the project. The scope of the project refers to what is and is not included in the project. Scope will drive the tasks that will ultimately determine the schedule. For example, a project to upgrade an email application will include in its scope things such as allocating storage for software upgrades, installing software upgrades on the server, verifying current patches to software, pushing the new upgrades to desktops, and verifying user functionality. That project may not include integrating individual user applications with the email upgrades. In other words, ensuring that a user's music streaming application works with the upgraded software would be out of the scope. The first step in developing a schedule, then, is to know the scope. Many project managers find it useful to display the scope in a prominent and visible location as the project team works on developing the schedule. The second step in developing a project schedule is to break down the project into tasks using a work breakdown structure. A work breakdown structure, or WBS, is a chart listing all the tasks grouped in a logical way that are required to complete the project. The tasks should be broken down far enough that they're easily understood and contain a single action. In our email application upgrade project, a WBS might look like this. The third step is to estimate the time frame of the project. Using the subject matter experts on the project team, estimate the time needed to complete each task. Using the WBS makes this fairly simple. Start at the lowest level task and add time as you reach upper levels. Once you reach the project level, you should have a total time the project would take. Looking again at our email upgrade project, start with the blue, or lowest, level tasks and estimate the needed time. Put that time in the lower right corner. Moving up to the pink level, estimate the time needed to complete those tasks and put that number in the lower right corner. Add this to the number you got from adding the blue level and put that number in the upper right corner. Continue this process until you reach the top level, which will then give you the entire time needed to complete the project. The fourth step consists of assigning resources to the individual tasks. Doing this requires some pre-work to know the type of skills, who has the needed skills, personnel schedules such as vacation or training, and available time to commit to the project. Once the tasks are identified, the time is estimated, and resources are assigned, the final step is to assign start and finish dates to each task. This is easiest in a format that displays schedules, such as a task list, milestone chart, or Gantt chart. The simplest method of displaying a project schedule is with a task list. A task list is a simple listing of the project's tasks, associated start and completion dates, and resources assigned to each task. Many project managers successfully use an Excel spreadsheet for this purpose. However, a task list has limitations. It has no easy visual component that conveys the overall schedule at a quick glance, and it's nearly impossible to analyze the schedule. A Gantt chart is an improvement on a simple task list and is the most commonly used scheduling tool. A Gantt chart, named after Henry Gantt, who popularized the chart during World War I, is a horizontal bar chart that graphically displays a schedule and allows simple analysis. A Gantt chart for our email upgrade project might look like this. In complex projects with many tasks, a milestone chart is often used to give a high-level view of the schedule. A milestone is a major point within the project that has several subtasks that must be completed in order to accomplish the project. In our email upgrade project, allocating storage, installing software on servers, installing software on desktops, and verifying functionality are all milestones. In a milestone chart, only those high-level items will be seen. Such a summarized view provides executives a quick look at the entire project schedule without having to wade through immense detail. Schedules are a reality for most of us. Developing an accurate and easily read project management schedule is done in 5 steps, including understanding the scope, breaking down the project into tasks using a work breakdown structure, estimating the time to complete each task, assigning resources to each task, and assigning start and completion dates to each task. Once a schedule is developed, it needs to be put into an easily readable and understandable format. The simplest format is a task list, but it has limitations. More easily visualized is a Gantt chart or milestone chart, which provides a quick view of a project schedule and the ability to do simple schedule analysis.